The accession of the state of Kuwait to the United Nations in 1963 represents a significant historical milestone, underscoring its unwavering dedication to international cooperation, peace, and global security. Since then, Kuwait has played an active role on the world stage, striving to contribute to sustainable development efforts aligned with the goals of the United Nations. One of its noble contributions is its robust partnership with the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, showcasing Kuwait's commitment to safeguarding children's rights and advancing their life opportunities. Furthermore, to delve deeper into this partnership, we are honored to welcome the UNICEF Program Lead in Kuwait and Head of Early Childhood Development Programs for GCC countries, Dr. Tatjana Colin. Good afternoon, Dr. Tatjana, and we are delighted to have you with us today.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me here.
As for the first question, what are some key initiatives or programs currently underway in Kuwait specifically aimed at supporting the holistic development and well-being of children in the country?
All the programs that Kuwait has that UNICEF has in Kuwait are focused on supporting the government in implementation of its national development plans and achievement of sustainable development goals, which means they focus on human capital development,
yes.
Specifically in investment in children's well-being. And some of the biggest programs are focused on early childhood development. When we talk about early childhood development, that was recognized by Kuwaiti government as key for future development. We talk about the period of 0 to 8 years of age, with special focus on the first 1,000 days. Because in the first 3 years of child's life, all the basics for the rest of child's life are set.
Yes.
So good health, good nutrition, opportunities for early learning, playing, good parental care, and of course safety and security is absolutely the key for the rest of child's life. And all our programs focus on supporting youngest children to grow up and reach their fullest potential.
Yes. And what key initiatives do you intend to implement in early childhood development?
So our approach, together with our partners and of course supporting the government of Kuwait, focus very much on the whole pyramid of services. First, supporting the parents so that they have the best parenting skills for good development of their children. So we focus on parenting programs delivered directly to parents, but also on using existing platforms to spread the knowledge and messages related to creating the safest and best environment for every child to develop. The next thing that we focus are service providers, which means preschool teachers, social workers, to promote good health of children, early screening and identification of any issues if there are some, providing opportunities for early learning, working with preschools and nursery teachers, and increasing capacities of people who are working directly with children and their families. And of course, one of the most important things is supporting the government in its efforts to implement family-friendly policies, making sure that mothers and fathers have the best opportunities to create environment for their children to reach the full potential. Maternity leave, paternity leave, flexi working hours, these are all components that we support the government in implementing.
Yes. And maybe you touched upon this, but how do the programs under your leadership aim to enhance the quality of life for children across these nations and youth, mental health, education, and other facets?
This is exactly connected, a very good question, connected to the first question, which is investments in early childhood development are the best investments with the best returns if we want to develop strong human capital development. If we want in 20 years from now to have children who are well educated, who are healthy, who have good life habits, who are well nourished, who know who they are, who are well rounded, who respect and love their country, their heritage, their culture. We need to invest right now in the youngest children. And that generation will be the one that will take further Kuwait, which has great potential and is already using it,
yes,
to continue to be the leader in the region and in the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dr. Tatjana, we extend, of course, a very special thanks to you, the UNICEF program lead in Kuwait and head of early childhood development programs for GCC countries, Dr. Tatjana Colin. Thank you for your input and being with us today.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Well, dear viewers, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.